All right, recording has started. Right, well, welcome. Um, Sherry is partying tonight, so hopefully her hostess is one of the lucky winners of the $129 product bundle for this week. But
That'd be
eh,
fun.
yeah, wouldn't it? Um, so with that, I'm Andrea Loomer, and I am going to just chat about some of the, or not some of them, try and cover all of the different things going on in June here. And then as I'm going through that, feel free to just jump in if you know more than I do, because I don't know. There's a lot I'm still processing. So if you know something awesome, please share. But before I jump into that, Shelly, you have product knowledge, if
I
I'm not
do.
mistaken. So,
So I am talking about absolutely almond pound cake. I don't know if anyone's done this one, but it's one of my favorites. It's so versatile. Um, I looked online, and if you look under desserts, there's 44 recipes, including the one that was recently added, the absolutely delicious bars. I'm not sure if you've all tried those bars, but they are absolutely delicious.
uh,
Yes,
You
they're
need the whole
so good.
pan.
Mhm.
Um, I like to cross sell our silicone bar pan because I tell people I love to have my cake and my beer bread warm, and you
mm,
just can't cut it warm when it comes out of the loaf pan. So you just pop it right out of there. So I do sell a lot of those based on pound cake. I do also let my customers know that instead of using butter, they can use applesauce or even yogurt to cut down on calories, but I always get butter makes everything better. But it's a healthier option, and people appreciate that information. Um, I don't know. I like to sample it a lot because people just don't understand the delicious almond flavor of this cake. And once they try it, they're super fans.
oh yeah.
So I usually sell a couple of boxes per person when I do sample it. So it's about all I have. I mean, everyone needs to have this in their pantry.
They do. I think it's phenomenal as a base for fruit pizza.
That and a trifle.
Yeah. Yep.
So there's just so many things to do with it. And well,
Uh,
cookies. I did cookies recently. So
it makes excellent like sugar almond cookies.
yes.
Love
And
that.
the thumbprint, when you put the rhubarb strawberry jam in there, delicious.
Oh, it is my jam.
If anyone else
I
has any recipes that they like to use the cake with, chime in.
mhm.
I served it once. This is Bria. I'm not on camera, but I served it once with um drizzled with a peach white balsamic vinegar, white peach
Ooh.
balsamic, and then I sprinkled a little bit of fresh chopped mint on it and had whipped cream with it, and it was delicious. And I put
Wow,
some like chopped up peaches on there too. And
Nice.
the
that sounds
crowd
amazing.
loved it. It was so good. It was really fresh. It felt light. It was really yummy.
Oh, nice. One thing to note on the mini silicone bar pan, the one, not the bigger one, but the one with all the little wells. I took my banana bread and baked it in there. Perfect. Perfect bite
Oh,
size. Perfect. It like baked all the way through because one thing with banana bread is like it doesn't always get completely done in the center. That the sides are burned to a crisp and the center still, needs more time. And so, I mean, I found ways around that, but this one, I'm like, pop it in those little, oh, perfect. My
that's a
kids,
good. Yeah,
yeah.
my husband is the banana bread baker here,
Ah,
and um, he'll do like 6 loaves at a time. So I may have to throw one in with that.
all right. Yeah, I love that idea. I sold a couple pans just once I figured that out. Um, oh, yep, I see somebody now. There wasn't anybody there a moment ago, but I see Elaine. Thanks, Twyla. All right, we have Elaine. Elaine, we were just talking about the almond pound cake and how versatile and wonderful it is. Do you have any almond pound cake stories? All right. She probably does, but she's not ready. All right. So anything else on the almond pound cake? All right, hearing none, we'll jump in. And like I said, if I'm going to go over the highlight reel here for all of the things that we have coming up in June. And if you have a little more robust information around something, feel free to jump in and share. So I'm just going to start on the client side. So things going on for June would be kit of the month is going to be the cool down 10 meal kit. And what I thought was a little weird is that the kit of the month cool down 10 meal kit, but then on June 6th, they're doing their Facebook live event of the Great Grilling Kit. So June 6th in the Facebook consultant page, I believe it's Jane is going to pop on and do the Great Grilling, but the kit of the month is the cool down. So not sure why, but that's, so I thought I was confused, but I wasn't. Okay. Whole special is they changed it up to the fan favorites plus hostess rewards. That one I think was confusing because it was something else and they switched it. And then 29 hostesses or potentially 29 hostesses could earn that $129 product bundle when you host a relax and savor or a mix and mingle in-person event. Make sure your host coaching that if their phone rings and it's a random number to still answer it during the party with happy birthday, tastefully simple. And then also make sure that their phone number is correct in their hostess, in the back office there, make sure that number is correct and the time of the party is correct because I guess there's been a few instances where they've gone in to look and they're seeing like parties at times that there probably is not going to be any parties. So, and then, like a hostess number might be 9999999. Just, there's a placeholder till somebody probably gets it in, but yet, so they're seeing a little bit of that. So just make sure that you double check that. On the client side, the Sunny Lemon Pound Cake is the client special for the month of June, $6 with a $59 order or part one order. And then the LTO for June, and I think how could we not know what it is, but it is key lime cheese balls. Has anybody sold a bunch already? Did you pre-order anybody or do pre-orders? I didn't either, but I've got my list of past clients that I got to hurry up and reach out to before we sell out. Gosh, I hope we don't. I hope we keep this one around for a couple of months, but all right. So then the and there will be more birthday announcements like sales on products, they said, upcoming. They're just not released yet. So keep an eye on the Facebook consultant page for offers that they're going to pop up for their birthday. So those are still coming. All right. So now on the consultant side, so join $6.15 through June 15th, 11:59 p.m. They'll get that welcome booklet, a catalog, and 2 months of TS Connected and ProPay. So just through this June 15th. So get your list ready, past hostesses, past consultants that have deactivated. That might be a good starting point. Anybody else have any ideas for who to reach out to or methodology on how you're doing that?
Nope, just messaging,
Yep.
reaching out.
Reaching out.
Hopefully
Same.
Becky, she's doing like the post of the day or the challenge. So
Yes,
hopefully
yes.
that gets some interest.
Awesome. See, we got a couple more that were just popping in here. All right, cool. All right. Yes. So birthday challenge that I'm glad you brought that up. If you haven't done so yet, on starting today through the next 5 days on the Tastefully Simple Consultant Facebook page, Becky Launder is doing a fun tasks, a daily challenge where you take 15 minutes and you focus on this on posting, responding, and then once you have completed the challenge of the day, then you take a screenshot and you post it in her message string on that Facebook in the Tastefully Simple Consultant Facebook page. She has some fun giveaways that she's doing. So I don't believe even Tastefully Simple knows what those things are that she's going to give away, but don't miss out on this opportunity to take part. Today was share the Tastefully Simple product that made you fall in love with Tastefully Simple. So I posted that and I haven't even had a chance to respond, but I got 5 people already that I got to jump on, and she provides some verbiage on how to respond back to them and tips and tricks for interacting and attracting new clients. So make sure you hop over there and check that out. Let's see what else. Oh, $15 Visa gift card for every $500 in part one sales for June. So I hope that drums up a little bit of excitement to try and get a little bit get those $15 gift cards so we can do something fun with our extra cash. And then this is on top of your Bravo bucks for those part one $500 orders. So we're getting a few things there. Not to forget that once we reach $250 in sales, we also will get the brand new product release of the creamy queso mix, that early fall winter release. I heard that all you do is mix it with milk and cream cheese, and it has been taste tested by the diamond leaders in their retreat, and then the oh my gosh, it's just I'm having a Monday moment. I want to say the
Executive as Advisory Board.
EAC. I don't. I
Yes,
was like,
me.
I'm like, oh, I can't think of that at the moment. So they both had a chance to try it, and everybody over the top loved it. So I have high hopes for this one because I love a queso, and I know people loved our jarred queso, but this one's brand new, never been in our line before, and so I hope it's just as good, if not better. And that product will be on sale for clients starting July 1st. What else do I have here? Oh, another Facebook Live event will be for rhubarb fruit spread on June 23rd. So if you want to hop on there, they're going to share some new recipes with an old favorite. So June is a good time to talk about rhubarb. So I think they're going to talk about it as a grilling sauce as well. So that'll be interesting. Meal idea Mondays will continue through June, and then they're also throwing some money out towards advertising on social media for that, and some product giveaways. So I believe it's going to be targeted mostly to Instagram. So I don't know if we'll see it on Facebook at all if you're on there, but definitely check out Instagram for Tastefully Simple. And let me think, did I forget anything? There's just so much going on this month. It's a very full month.
One thing is Party Palooza registration. I would say register by the end of June if you want recognition.
Correct.
June 30th.
Yes. June 30th, end of recognition year. So if you love to have those ribbons, make sure you get registered before June 30th. And June 14th, HQ is closed. June 15th is their birthday. So I think it's their hooky day on the 14th. And then, yeah, like you said, Shelley, Party Palooza registration closes on June 30th. All right. I think, oh, there's another person. They just keep popping up and I keep, here we go. All right. I'm just checking my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. The theme for July will be cookout. So June was sizzle on, and I believe the pop-up theme in the party templates is for sizzle on for June, and it'll be cooking out, grilling for July. That's a lot going on. It's a lot to process. It's like, where do I want to focus? So many good things going on.
Right, there is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to try that queso.
Yeah. So does everybody want to share like one thing that they're really excited about out of all of these items, or maybe even any ideas that you have for maximizing on any of these, focus like a focus 15 or anybody? Yeah.
I'm most excited about the Becky's daily challenges. Hopefully that will spark some activity in my groups, my page and my group. I did do one last week through You Dot This with Amanda, forget her last name, but she was a speaker at Party Palooza a few years ago. So she had a daily challenge that she offered for free. And I did get some responses, some interaction, which I hadn't for a while. So,
well, I think too, even if we don't, we're just boosting our algorithm, so we start showing up a little bit more when we are posting too. So so whatever we do, it's not for naught. It's part of the bigger, getting those algorithms to work in our favor and to show up in front of people. I think they like to hide us.
yeah, Facebook is so funky right now.
I know. I know.
I posted today and 28 people have seen it on my VIP page, but not one person has shared back what their favorite one is. 20 people have looked at it.
It's like, come on, people.
Like, come on. I can't help you if I don't know what your favorite is.
Right? What are you most excited about, Twyla?
I'm having to kind of get restarted here because I was on vacation for a couple of weeks. So I was kind of like, now I've got to get started on booking things. I have a really full week. 1 week, I have lots of activities going on. But none of them are only one maybe, and two maybe a tasting party, but I can't get them on the books yet to be called. And I have one of the meal planning ones, but it's been in the thing since March. We do taste, but I can't put it in so that they can get credit. So it'll be fun just to get some more going again. I do have to start go back and do the sell one thing a day because I really need to do that. So and you mentioned getting the key lime, letting people know that's back. I haven't done that. So that's something I have to reach out to those people who ordered in the past. I get asked about it all the time. So I know there's people out there that want it. I just have to.
So Twyla,
get organized
one thing again. A day? Twyla, what is the one thing a day? Is that the Becky Launder thing or is that something else?
That's something I started back in February and March where I reached out and my goal was to sell one thing a day to somebody. And so I contacted like 15 people or whatever. And I know I have two people this week already that are picking up stuff. But that's only 2 days out of 7 yet. So I need to have.
So what do you say set that goal? People?
It's my goal for myself.
Good job. What do you say to these people?
I'll call them, or usually I call. I just let them know that I'm still selling Tastefully Simple. Is there anything you're needing? I just wanted to let you know I'm still here if you need something. And it's amazing how many people thank me for calling them and letting them know.
That's a good idea.
That phone is so heavy.
Mhm.
It's so heavy. It's like,
See, and I don't like texting and messaging because I can do that for 15 minutes where I can
Excuse
get
me.
an answer in a minute on a phone.
True. I know it
But,
is
you know,
easy. Like once you're there, it's easier to make progress, but it's easier to do the little text on your phone and
not for me.
mm,
And I do some texting, but yeah.
well, that's why you're so successful.
yes.
But
Yes.
I,
Plus, it's a personal touch. Nobody ever calls anybody anymore because nobody thinks they're going to answer the phone.
and they don't, out of 15, there might be 6 that answer, or there might be 3 that answer, but everyone that does, they will thank me for calling them. So
Oh,
that's kind of interesting that, you know,
validating too. It makes it easier to pick up the phone when you,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, I just leave a message and sometimes they get back to me with something they need. So
Hmm.
sometimes they
Or they're
don't.
like, oh, I was just thinking. And yes,
I was
yeah,
just gonna call you.
yeah, hear that too.
Yeah. But as far as the other things, it'll be exciting to see what kind of specials they have for the birthday.
I know, me too.
That'll be interesting to see what they're selling for that.
Awesome. Does anybody else want to share what they're most excited about for birthday month?
The $15 gift card is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Nice incentive to do a little extra.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, it might be a coffee or save up for something you've been wanting. I'm all about that. Little extras. I'm excited. I was contacted to do uh, a charcuterie class in partnership with one of the countertop places here in town. So their Cambria rep is going to provide the charcuterie boards. And then I've been asked to provide a class on charcuterie and we'll demonstrate setting up a board. So everybody will walk away with a free Cambria board, and then they'll assemble their goodie, their charcuterie board, and then I'll be able to have my display set up for sale. And so hopefully, I have never like done one quite like this, so it's kind of exciting to see how this will go. If it's well received, that they're interested in partnering again to do something. They have a fully functional kitchen and they want to do some sort of workshops and events that kind of showcase their countertops and of the beautiful kitchen aspect of getting people together. So
What a great opportunity. Make sure you share about that.
mhm.
When is it?
It's the 25th of June at 5:15. So it's just immediately afterwards. And we're gonna try and do the cocktails and convo theme. So I'm gonna have like a bundle of that together. I'm gonna sample the drink, and then I'll have just like a couple little things for them to sample like beer bread and spinach and herb dip or something. And then I am gonna I'm gonna do the 2 cheese balls. I'm gonna do the key lime and the berry blast and then twisty grams. And so I'll essentially be ordering the product. So they're going to pay for the product that they get on their board. But it's only going to be, there's 15 spots. And if we fill them all, I mean, the board will only cost like $21. So there's no profit. It's just basically just to facilitate the cost of the food that they're assembling. And so I'll get reimbursed for the product, and then the cool thing is hopefully they'll want to purchase more product before they leave. So there will be a little bit of work for me on the front end, just whipping up those and then putting them in those little souffle cups, 4 ounce or the 5 ounce ones. But I'm excited because I'm like, who wants to walk away with like a Cambria charcuterie board? Like these suckers are gonna be like probably like 50-60 bucks worth of, and it's gonna be beautiful. Oh man, I want one.
That sounds so great.
I know. I was
And if,
super excited about it.
you could turn that into freezer meal workshop.
I know. I'm like fully functional kitchen. Very exciting. Yeah, so maybe there's an opportunity to reach out to somebody in your area that would be willing, that's looking at creative ways to attract new customers. Because basically what it is for them is to get new people in the door that normally aren't in there. So they've got a showroom. So the idea is that people come in and see all the possibilities, and eventually at some point when they're ready to do something, they'll think of them. But cool. Anybody else want to share something exciting? All right. Well, it's 8:27, 3 minutes to spare. And so I'm going to stop the recording.